Space does not care about consensus. Space does not respect agreement. Space does not reward harmony. Space does not even acknowledge that a room full of professionals nodded at the same slide. And today's story is about a space assumption that everyone agreed on. Not argued, not debated, not questioned, agreed on, which is exactly why it became dangerous. Because the moment everyone agrees too quickly in aerospace, something important just escaped scrutiny and is now running free. This assumption didn't arrive dramatically. It wasn't controversial. It wasn't bold. It wasn't even interesting. It was described using the most disarming phrase in engineering. That's reasonable. The assumption stated that under a certain set of conditions, the system would behave predictably. Not optimally, not perfectly, predictably. Which sounded safe, which sounded conservative, which sounded boring. So nobody touched it. Reasonable assumptions are the most dangerous ones. Wild assumptions get challenged. Aggressive assumptions get debated. Optimistic assumptions get laughed at. Reasonable assumptions slip through unnoticed. They don't provoke fear. They don't trigger reviews. They don't wake people up at night. They quietly settle into design logic like dust. The assumption was presented during a review. Not the kind of review where people are sharp and caffeinated. The kind where everyone is tired, overbooked, and eager to get to the next meeting. The slide appeared. The assumption was read aloud. Heads nodded. Someone said, "That tracks." Another said, "Makes sense." No one said, "Prove it." That was the mistake. Because responsibility diffused instantly. Everyone assumed someone else had validated it. Someone else had tested it. Someone else had worried about edge cases. Consensus creates a vacuum where accountability disappears. And space loves vacuums. The assumption became code. It became configuration. It became operational logic. It was not flagged. It was not highlighted. It was not treated as fragile. It was treated as fact, which assumptions never are. This mission leaned on the assumption heavily, not entirely, just enough. Enough that if it failed, things would become uncomfortable. Enough that if it held, nobody would notice. The worst kind of dependency. At first, everything behaves. Telemetry matches expectations. Models look good. Confidence grows. The assumption appears validated. This is where engineers relax, which is always premature. Then something small happens. Not a failure, not an alarm, just a slight mismatch between predicted behavior and actual behavior. Still within limits, still acceptable, and instantly dismissed. Because challenging an assumption everyone agreed on feels socially awkward. No one wants to be the person who slows things down. No one wants to say, "I don't think this is holding," because saying that implies the review missed something. The group was wrong. Consensus was premature. And people would rather be wrong together than right alone. As the mission progresses, margins shrink. Not dramatically, not obviously. Just enough that operators start compensating. They tweak plans. They adjust sequences. They add buffers, which hides the problem. Good operators are excellent at covering up bad assumptions. The data starts telling a different story. Not loudly, not urgently, just consistently. Predictions drift. Actuals diverge. Confidence erodes. But the assumption remains untouched. Because assumptions protected by consensus feel immune. This sentence appears. It is technically true. It is strategically useless. Yes, variability exists. No, that doesn't mean this variability is harmless. But it's comforting, so it wins. Then the mission enters a new phase. Different duration, different orientation, different environment. Nothing extreme, just different enough. And suddenly, the assumption stops holding. The system responds unexpectedly, not catastrophically, not instantly, but incorrectly. Commands take longer, responses degrade, efficiency drops, still no alarms, which makes it worse. A mission objective is partially compromised. Not lost, not failed, just degraded. Enough to matter, enough to trigger questions. A review is called. Data is presented. Trends analyzed. No one says. The assumption was wrong, they say. Environmental factors were more complex than expected, which is a sentence designed to protect feelings, not missions. Someone finally asks, what if the assumption isn't valid under these conditions? The room goes quiet. Because once you ask that, everything unravels. Simulations are rerun, but this time, with real mission conditions, with coupled effects, with longer durations, and the assumption collapses. Not violently, quietly, like a chair that held until it didn't. The assumption was only valid in a narrow regime, a regime that no longer applied. It was never universal. It was never robust. It just survived because no one challenged it. Because early tests were friendly. Because environments were simplified. Because everyone trusted agreement over evidence. Consensus replaced curiosity. The fix isn't complicated. Change logic. Adjust thresholds. Add constraints. Simple, which makes it more embarrassing. The mission recovers, but trust is shaken. Not in hardware, not in software, in process. People realize agreement isn't safety, because everyone has done this. Everyone has nodded. Everyone has trusted consensus. Everyone has skipped the uncomfortable question. And space remembers. Assumptions are placeholders. They demand verification. They demand paranoia. They demand revisiting. Treating them as facts is negligence with better manners. Space does not care how many people agreed. Space only cares whether your assumption survives reality. This mission wasn't damaged by malice. It wasn't damaged by incompetence. It was damaged by agreement. An agreement, unchecked, is dangerous. If everyone agrees too quickly, someone failed to ask the right question, and space will ask it for you.